I'm Jason and this is David, and in September 2023 we set sail on a cruise around the Western Mediterranean aboard the P&O cruise ship Arvia. Join us on our nautical adventures as we explore the ship, experience excursions and give you a taste of the cruise life. Modern-day cruise ships are enormous, literal floating cities on the sea, and Arvia is no exception. With a capacity for 5,200 guests, 1,691 crew, and facilities laid out over 19 decks. That's a lot of stairs. Fortunately, there are also lots of elevators for lazy or less able guests. The central decks, 9 to 15, are guest cabins, with miles of corridors. This means restaurants and entertainment are from decks 8 down and decks 16 and above. There is a large buffet diner on floor 16, which offers great views, and more formal dining in large restaurants at the rear of the ship on decks 6 and 7, with a large theatre at the front. A promenade runs around the entire ship on level 8, and there are multiple sun decks, pools, bars and activities on the upper decks. A large glass atrium with sweeping spiral stairs and huge glass windows spans the width of the ship on decks 6, 7 and 8, surrounded by bars, lounges and areas to watch the world and the sea go by. On the upper decks, a huge retractable glass-roofed sun dome covers a pool, bar and cinema screen. In the evening it doubles as a live music venue. Sea days are a great opportunity to explore the ship, and even by day 7 we were still finding new corners and areas that we'd previously overlooked. This on-deck lounge area with comfortable oversized rattan chairs quickly became a new favourite. While on board, we witnessed the scourge of European holidaymakers, the reserving of sun loungers. Despite there being a generous supply, some people would turn up and meticulously peg their towels onto their chosen recliners before disappearing for hours. Other holidaymakers with more consideration for others would rightfully tut and shake their heads at this utterly ridiculous show of selfishness, self-entitlement and disregard for other guests, who could not now use those claimed but otherwise not in use recliners. If this is you, then you're a dick and need to have a word with yourself. Please share your own thoughts in the comments below.
Today on Pilot Whales, why they dive to such great depths, more about their social lives. My name's Layla and I'm your onboard ocean conservationist. So far we've had 2 sea days in the Med, which have been particularly choppy, which is not great for spotting anything out in the distance. This is a bit more of a tricky one if you can spot the animal in this image. I say it's tricky because it's actually a trick question. It's not a whale at all. It is in fact a flying fish. Turtles. So we had 2 on Thursday, 1 in the afternoon and 1 in the early evening, sort of just poking their head up and floating next to the boat. So I'll start off with identification. What are they? Where are they found? Before moving on to their deep diving and their adaptations to this. They breathe air, they come to the surface and expel this air through their blowhole. They're of the upper order, the cetaceans, and then of the cetaceans, we have 94 species recognised at the moment. So there's a great variety in shape and size, so it ranges from 1.2 metres in length to the largest dolphin, 9.8 metres in average in length, and that is of course our orca. It's the idea that they were originally thought to be navigated by a single leader or piloted. We know that's not the case, and that navigation is sort of split within the pod, but the name has remained. Pilot whales slow down their heart rate when they dive, so they're conserving oxygen and energy at depth. Just like human divers too, we have decompression stops, so they don't want to quickly speed to the surface or they can get a build-up of nitrogen bubbles in their blood.
And a very good afternoon to you all. Since departure from Palma, Mallorca yesterday until noon today, Arvia has travelled a total distance of 247 nautical miles, an average speed of 15 knots, with a further 267 miles to go until our arrival in Spezia, Italy tomorrow morning. Our present position is 41 degrees, 35.3 minutes north, and 4 degrees, 47.5 minutes east, placing us around the outside air temperature at present is 21 degrees Celsius, and there is a strong breeze blowing from the north, known famously as the Mistral winds, a cold, dry wind which blows down through the Rhone Valley into the Mediterranean and can reach speeds of 90 kilometers an hour.
Watching for whales and dolphins on board can become a bit of an obsession, and you just know that the moment that you turn away, that's when you're going to miss the best sightings. We were lucky enough to see some dolphins about midday on, I think it was the third or the fourth day of the cruise. It is difficult when the weather is so choppy though. When the sea's so choppy, every white cap on a wave is a misidentified dolphin, and it's difficult to spot whale blurs. If you enjoyed that video and you want to see our continuing adventures, then you need to check out this video next.